Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. For this video, it's all about updates, and updates. We got some big news. We got some revelations in this video, guys, regarding the newest 5-star character, or should I say, the next 5-star character for 1.3, none other than the Shorekeeper. We got a lot of stuff to unveil here. So yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, so first of all, let's take a look at the Convene animation. So this is the animation to when you get her, when you're doing the polls, and then the 5-star unveils, and then you get her. This is the animation that's going to pop up. I just want to pause here real quick. She's so pretty. Wow. Like, look at this. Look at this. She's so pretty. I swear.
One eternity later.
Alright, so now let's take a look at Shorekeeper in the game, or at least in this beta, closed beta. We finally get to see how she actually looks like in game. Her animation, her walking animation, her running animation. Also taking a look at her skill, her liberation, her circuit, everything else. This is the video that we've all been waiting for. So let's just go ahead and play it. So that's a running animation, bro. She looks so good. That's a running animation. This is the walking animation. Look at that. So pretty, bro. And this is the attack. Basic attacks. And now that's the skill. Oh, so this is the 4-day circuit, or the you hold your attack. You gain a 40 gauge, as you can see there.
Astral modulation.
That's a liberation. That is so amazing. Okay, I just want to highlight a few stuff here. So when you hold your attack, you turn into a butterfly like this, and you run around, and you gain 40 gauge as long as you do this. There you go. And when you use your skill, actually no, you just hold your attack again.
Modulation.
And this is of course the domain expansion. This is her ult that has multiple stages. It's just amazing, guys. It's just amazing. What is this? What is happening, bro? What is happening? Let's just watch that again. All right, so I'm gonna pause here real quick. These are the cocoons that the butterflies pop out of, and when these cocoons hatch, basically the butterflies will do a homing attack basically to the enemy. So as you can see here, there are multiple butterflies hitting the enemy right there. Butterfly, 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 cocoons, cocoons, butterfly. So as we saw in the last video, whenever she attacks, a cocoon pops up near the enemy, and then those things hatch and then does damage to the enemy as well. So this is how it works right here. That's how it works. As you can see there, she attacks. And what is this? The plunge? What is that? She's like dolphin diving. I don't know what that is. Look at this. Okay, this is the mid-air attack, plunge attack. And then look at this. This state right here. What is this? I don't know what that is. But that looks so badass. That looks so badass. One more time, guys. One more time. Yeah, that definitely looks badass. You know, I can't wait to get more in-depth look at her liberation, how it works, and all of that good stuff. But for now, this is what we have, guys. This is Shorekeeper as of right now. So this is what her weapon will look like. It's, you know, akin to a butterfly. If we look at the stats here, this is probably at level 90, right? 77% energy regen. Now, why is that so important for the Shorekeeper? We're gonna talk about that in detail later in this video. But for now, let's just take a look at this as it is. So the passive, or the weapon effect, or the weapon ability, or whatever you want to call it, increases the HP by 12%. When healing, restore 8 resonance energy to yourself. It increases the attack of team members. This buff right here with the weapon, increased attack of team members, the 10% is really good because this will stack with the other buffs that the Shorekeeper already has. So that is really interesting, guys. Really, really interesting. Shorekeeper, as we all know, or at least people who watch my previous videos or other videos about the Shorekeeper, she is a rectifier spectro healer just like Verena. And her team role, this is like the tags that she has, you know, categories, so to speak. And this is something that we didn't know from the previous video. She has crowd control. Pulls target in range towards a specific position. She has some sort of crowd control, so that's interesting. I don't know how that will play out, but that's really interesting. Damage amplification. As we all know, she is a healer and a buffer after all. So her healing scales with her HP, and she has coordinated attacks and buffs. She buffs damage amplification, she buffs crit rate, and she can group enemies, which is really interesting. Also, has an emergency heal when an ally is about to die. That is something that we also didn't know before. So this is the more detailed description of her liberation. She creates a zone that heals all allies every 3 seconds. When an ally uses an intro skill inside the zone, it evolves. So this is how it works. This is how you go from stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3. Basically, quick swapping is rewarded with this character. The more you quick swap, the faster you enter the higher stages of the Shorekeeper's ult. For the second zone, for every 20% energy regen that you have, buff the crit rate by 1% to 10%. So a maximum of 10%. So basically, if I'm doing my math right, 200% energy regen and buffs the crit rate for 10%. And once you enter the third stage by doing another intro skill, for every 10% energy regen, buffs attack by 1%. So basically, you need 200 energy regen for the Shorekeeper in order to get the full buff of her liberation. And here's another thing. When an ally receives a fatal attack, they get 50% of Shorekeeper's HP while she loses that HP amount. Cooldown is 10 minutes for this one. When Shorekeeper is in a team or when the liberation zone is active, Shorekeeper's energy regen increases by 10%. When Rover is in the team, gain another 10%. I think this is the first character that does that because we have an Echo gives more or that offers more when Rover is using that Echo. But for this one, if you have Rover in your team, you gain another 10% from your energy regen increase. That's really interesting. So for her intro skill, if the liberation zone is not active, heal plus damage scales off of attack. If it is active, the damage and healing scales off of HP. So she mainly scales off of HP and energy regen. Now for the outro skill, guys, this lasts for 30 seconds. Summons 2 things. After being hit or you get knocked back, dodge in the air, stuff like that, press the dodge buttons and you instantly teleport your character to the ground. And this has a maximum of 5 uses. The outro skill also provides 15% damage amplification, and that's not counting the buff from the weapon as well. That's another 10% on top of that. So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you learned something new in this video, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What you guys think of the Shorekeeper? Are you gonna pull for the Shorekeeper? And yeah, just comment down below. Also, if you found the video entertaining or helpful, please leave a like. I would appreciate that a lot. And last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing more Wuthering Waves content in the future and other games that I might be interested in playing. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.